Coach Adrian Heath, we'll start with Andy.
Adrian, to get 4 goals after having so many chances in previous games, I bet you must be thrilled with that.
Yeah, and pleased for the players, obviously. You know, it's spoke at half-time, actually. I thought 2-0 flattered us a little bit at half-time. I thought that we were nearly good. I thought we were good in patches and then turned it over cheaply, and, you know, it wasn't a complete 45. And I said to them, if you want to up the game, if you want to up your pace of it and a bit more life in us all round and keep the ball better, then we can probably go on and score more goals. If you don't, there's still going to be a game on. I thought we were better second half. People were running forward more with and without the ball. Told Bongi about getting in the box, and obviously pleased for Ray.
Adrian, something you say frequently is Manu Reynoso can be the best player in Major League Soccer on his best day. 2 goals today, a goal last weekend. It looks like he's finally starting to find the form we expect of him.
He started a bit sloppy by his own standards. He turned it over, you know, I think the first 4 or 5 times, you know. But I think there was a little bit of, he was waiting and waiting for people to put things on, and we weren't putting it on. We weren't running ahead of the ball, and he got caught in possession a couple of times. But obviously that'll do his confidence no harm. And he's a quality footballer. We know that.
What did you see from his 2 goals tonight?
Well, I'd have scored the second one because it was on the goal line, and the first one, obviously, a little bit of quality from the corner. But he's capable of that. You know, we've seen it in training where he looks like he's going to cross it, and he actually whips it in the near post. So, no, I'm pleased for him. He's obviously it was difficult at the beginning, but since he's got here, he's trained really, really hard. He's in really good shape, and if we can keep him engaged the way that he is at this moment in time, training really, really, really 100% every single session, then he will be a big plus for us.
Hi, Coach. So what were your thoughts about when the ref came to you and asked for apologies? It was pretty hilarious.
To be fair, he did apologise and say that was his fault. But it doesn't do me any good because I think I might be suspended now. I'm not sure. So that's just not... but we'll see. We'll ask the question because it was a really poor decision. I have to say, I thought Zuparic was very clever because he realised he couldn't get back and we were clear through, so he falls over and the referee gives him a foul, which it wasn't, or takes it back from where it was, which was disappointing. But hey, it is what it is.
Can you elaborate on that? Because you are, based on tonight's numbers, you are suspended due to yellow card accumulation, as is Michael Boxall for next weekend. But what did the referee say to you?
Referee said referee thought that in reflection, that he thought he might have made the wrong decision.
Does that go a long ways? Does that go anywhere coming this week? Or
don't know. We'll ask the question.
Had Ray scored an Olympico in training, or have you seen anything? Have you seen Ray score an Olympico in training or anything like that before?
Yeah, I think so. Over the times, you know, he's scored all sorts of goals, but you know, as I say, his mind is different than most players, and if he thought that near post was vulnerable, trust me, he's gone for that.
You know, Mender was subbed out in the second half, but it seemed like he was involved offensively, pretty active.
Yeah, I think the goal
on.
in midweek did his confidence a lot of good. You know, when he decided when they got the goal that we'd put another body in midfield and try and close it off a little bit, and we did okay with that. I thought actually Kervin was good when he came on, gave us some energy, made some really good defensive tackles and stops. So, hey, it's been a good day.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Coach. So you started like 4-2-3-1 as normal. Then you changed to 4-3-3. Why?
Well, I wanted another body in midfield, and at 2-1, they're always going to take chances. You know, they were taking more and more chances. They were leaving it man for man at the back, and I just wanted another body to try and sort of just make it more difficult for them to play through us. And if they had to play long and straight, I felt we dealt with that pretty well most of the evening. What I didn't want us to do is to get stretched and then them start to pick them little holes because they were going man for man a lot of times in the last 15, 20 minutes.
Adrian, you talk about Ray training hard. It seems like he's more engaged with fans, with his teammates. Have you seen kind of a more presence?
Well, I did say to him when he came back, this is about his actions now and not about his words. And as most of the players will tell you, he's been training really, really hard. He's working hard. He's working hard at his weight. He's kept his weight right down, which I think is another factor. He feels better for that. So as I say, if we can keep him engaged and keep him that real intense zone in training, then with the players that we've got coming in, we feel as though he'll be a big contributor between now and the end of the season. Because as I've said to you on numerous occasions, not just us, you need your best players to play well if you're going to do anything. And he's one of our best players.
Adrian, you mentioned just briefly that Lucas Sapala apologized to you, the referee, for that decision. But overall, there were 6 yellow cards, including yours, handed to your squad tonight. Do you see that as a lack of discipline from your group, or is that just the way the match was refereed?
I thought there might have been 2, if I think of the incidents.
So 3 yellow cards within the first 21 minutes, all on first defense tackles.
Yeah, and then, I think I'd rather leave it at that. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Were you given any explanation at halftime?
No, and you're not allowed to speak to them at halftime anymore anyway.
So, Coach, after today's match, what are your comments to those in social media saying Heath out?
No, they can carry on with that. That's part and parcel of this job, and I work hard at my job. I think we've done really, really well. When I look at what we've spent comparable with other teams within MLS and what we've done. So, no, we'll just keep working hard, hopefully winning games and make the playoffs for the 5th year on the trot, which should be the only team that's done that.
So, Coach.
How do you look at the goal conceded?
I thought it was a poor goal. It was a cheap turnover. I thought Boxy should have put his foot through it. It was too tight, and then I thought Will, should have done better with it. But it's a poor goal from us. We've got comfortable possession in the middle of the pitch, and then 2 seconds later, he's running through and he's got one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So not great from our point of view, and we, obviously it's something that we'll have to look at and we'll go over.
DJ got a little shaken up, there. Did it look like it was something serious? I mean, he was able to walk off.
We'll have a better idea tomorrow. I think he's got a little hamstring strain. Normally it's the next day that you can find out the severity of it. I don't think it looks too bad, so hopefully he'll be okay.
Is there any progress on the paperwork of Teemu Pukki to get him in for that match next weekend?
We are trying. I think that we've got some stuff going on Monday, and then we'll go from there. Ultimately you're in the hands of the embassies to, hopefully get it through quicker than normal.
Your team is going to have a lot of games in a short period of time. You guys are ready for what's coming?
Well, we'll have to be, won't we? Everybody's going to be in the same boat. Leagues Cup's coming round, and, it's going to be lots and lots of games between now and the end of the season. We're going to hopefully bring 3, maybe 4 players in this window. And if we do, that will help us. But for sure that we're, like most teams.
More new players are coming?
Yes, yeah. We're hopeful, yeah.
All right.
Adrian, Bongi scored and got an assist tonight, but that makes it 3 goals against the Portland Timbers for him this season. What have you seen from him in the away match and tonight that's kind of been a perspective of growth from last campaign to this campaign?
Well, he's got to get in the right spots. We spoke about him getting in them one-touch finish areas, getting in on the back post. And actually, at half-time, I did say to him, you've got to work harder at getting in the box. We had a couple of crosses that came across the back post, and he's outside looking in. And I said, if you want to score, as he always says, he wants to score 25 goals a season. So you've got to get on the back post and get in there if that's what you're going to do. But the one thing we can't fault him for is his effort and his energy levels. So, it's a good finish as well from a tight angle.
Seeing him and Ray combine on those final 2 goals, is that something you're looking forward to more as the season goes on?
Yeah, and the one thing we've been working on and talking about is trying to get more bodies in the box. And certainly the last 4 or 5 games, we have been having 3 and 4 people in the box every time a cross comes in on a break. So that's something that we've been working on. The more people you get in there, the more chance you've got of getting on the end of it. All right, thank you.